I think that's it, dude. Whew. All right, guys, let's see you all soon. Leaving, bye. Where are we going, man?
Miami.
All right, so I've been down to South Florida 3 times in the last 3 months. The last time was actually was when I met with Grant Cardone, which kind of kicked off this whole spree of, okay, let's expand, let's hire, let's document everything we're doing and put it all on video on the internet. Once shit starts aligning for you, you just got to go all in and do it. And I think that meeting with Grant was really a key turning point of, all right, you know what? I know all I need to know. I know now I just need to go take some action, and so we are. Now we're opening an office down here. Wait, is that Lizzie? Hopefully it's her. It'll be really creepy. Yes. So we're down in Florida. It's our first meeting since you've left the New York office. We've got a good one coming up. It's in the sports world. They're really excited about meeting with us because they've got some marketing challenges and are looking to us to solve some. So we're really kind of pumped. And the coffee here looks good too. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Man, I wish I could talk about the clients' names. I really, really do. It's a well-known brand, especially in Florida. And we're going to meet with their CMO because they do some digital, but none of it's tracked. They can't even quantify success, which is crazy to me. This is the whole Florida office right now. Me in the backseat of a fucking rental car. The glamour of entrepreneurism. The only thing glamorous about being an entrepreneur is saying you're an entrepreneur. Welcome to the world famous Hampton Inn. Even the doors are slow down here. I'm just tired and grumpy. Then LinkedIn's the best, man. Like, everybody's on here. You can find them. Just connect with everybody you want to do business with. I want to be LinkedIn with every marketer of every brand I ever want to do business with. Our meeting's in an hour and 20 minutes. It'll take about an hour and a half to get there. So hopefully Lizzie's got a lead foot.
Hopefully traffic's not bad.
Mediocrity is a guaranteed death in life and in business. If you're trying to play it safe, that middle ground, you're not taking any risk. That's the biggest risk of all. I really beg you to take that risk and do the thing that you know you really should do. Because that's living. Even if it screws up, you're gonna feel good that you took that risk.
Well, I don't know exactly what's happening at the office, but I've gotten a couple SOS text messages with me and you both being out of the office. They're a little bit confused of just like going through the video approval process. A couple things that are just like not exactly in place yet. So like they're calling me like, who's approving videos? Like where are we running these through to?
Look, we got an hour or so, have some lunch, get back in touch with the headquarters in New York, make sure shit's not blowing up over there, and then we'll just make a bunch of phone calls, emails, LinkedIn messages to try to lock up the last few that are kind of like TBD.
My first day on the job, I walked in and I noticed that I was going to be in the same office as the CEO. And Brian came up and said, you know, get ready. In about 20 minutes, we'll have our Monday morning huddle. So the first time I was going to get to really meet a lot of the people that worked at Bold. And it was about 20 minutes later, and he walked over to my desk and said, okay, are you ready to go? And that's when I realized that I was the first full-time employee on this new business model that he had started. We now are a team of up to 30 people. Just to be able to go from where I was 5 years ago when I first started for Brian, and now like owning a piece of this business and opening up a branch here in Florida is something that I feel like it's going to go a long way. So once we start closing business here, I just feel like I'm going to be unstoppable.
We're headed to my dude John Lima's place. We're going to record a podcast, his podcast there. So a lot of stuff going on up here in Tampa. There he is. What's up, man? How are you, man? Good to meet you. Good to meet you. This is Lizzie.
Nice to meet you.
This is Gassar.
Everything we do in life is a process. There's always a process. You know, a lot of times everybody shows up the end results. We always see the end results.
And I also agree. I think there's a lot of stuff that people don't see behind the scenes. They just see the end result, man, but there's a lot of work it takes to get places. All growth and all success happens when you're uncomfortable.
Yes.
It doesn't happen when you're comfortable, when you're ignoring calls, when you're on the couch, when things are easy. You don't get any better when stuff's easy. You get better when stuff's hard.
Yeah. But
it only happens when you're willing to take action and do what you have to do when things are hard.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
My pleasure, man. That was a lot of fun. You got keys, key unlock. Wait, is this our car? Yeah.
No, this is a Nissan.
Yes. I've literally capped out the amount of time and hours I can spend doing anything. We just got back from this trip, man. I'm tired. Like, we didn't sleep there. We're going down to New Orleans in a couple of weeks. And so at this point, it's either something's going to give. Is it the training for the new team? Is it proposals? That would be dumb. That would be hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next 3 months left on the table if I didn't get those done. So that has to happen. I can't leave the team in the dark. I can't leave our clients in the dark. Haven't seen my wife and my dog in days. So what happens? Do I not see my wife? Do I leave, do we not do this content? Do we not do the social media stuff? Do I not train the team, or do I not train them yet? It's all a trade-off. I created the scenario, so I'm not complaining, but this is the real entrepreneur life. And I think if you really want to run a business, if you really want to be an entrepreneur, this is what it really is like. There are super high highs, and then there are super low lows. You know what all this is for me personally, outside of the business? I really truly want to know what I'm made of. And the only way to know what you're really made of is to push yourself to the brink of where you don't want to do it anymore. You want to go home, you want to go to sleep, you want to just not answer the phone, you want to just say, hey, you know what, I'll push those proposals, but you can't. And you find out how hard you can really work, how much you can really get done, how few hours of sleep you really can get, and then you start to find out what you're made of. Growth comes from being super uncomfortable. But look, I'm just sour and tired and freaking grumpy, and you guys love this shit because I'm tired. But as tired and as grumpy as I am, man, I still love this. Like, it has to be worth it. I know that the only way to get to where we want to go is with a lot of sacrifice. My goal is to not sacrifice the wrong things. That's real business. And it's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of fun.
Should we let you get to the real business now?
I guess so.